There exists a love story so dangerous, the gods tried to erase it from history. Not a tale of star-crossed lovers, nor of a hero's quest, but of a mortal woman who stared into the heart of desire itself and walked away transformed. To understand it, we must begin not with Psyche, but with the most misunderstood god in Olympus, Eros. Before Psyche, Eros was a weapon. His mother Aphrodite wielded him like an arrow, shooting mortals and gods alike into humiliating passions. But no one asks, what does it do to a being to spend eternity manipulating love but never experiencing it? This was Eros's curse, until the day Aphrodite ordered him to destroy a mortal girl named Psyche. Psyche's crime was her beauty. So extraordinary, humans began worshipping her instead of Aphrodite. The goddess's punishment was poetic: condemn her to a marriage with some hideous beast. But when Eros came to enact this cruelty, he was taken by her. He did something unprecedented. He took Psyche for himself, as a lover who feared being seen. For months, their relationship existed in this twilight. Eros, who had orchestrated 1,000 shameless affairs, now begged just one thing: never look upon me. Psyche, who had been worshipped for her beauty, was now loved in total darkness. Psyche's sisters came, hissing that her unseen lover must be a beast. Why else would he hide? They asked. Here lies the first fracture in their trust. Not her eventual betrayal, but his initial deception. What does it mean to build love on a foundation of blindness? When whispers call him a monster, she faces the oldest question: is trust a virtue or a surrender? When Psyche lifted that lamp, she wasn't defying love. She was demanding it show its face. The god of desire, exposed, flees into the night. Psyche is left with burned hands and a shattered marriage. Aphrodite, enraged, set 4 impossible tasks. This is where most tellings end, the curious woman punished. But Psyche's story was only beginning. Her tasks weren't punishments. They were the labor required to rebuild what was shattered. Here she began the hardest journey any lover can face. Not winning someone back, but becoming worthy of her own devotion. Love demands more than trust. It demands reconstruction. Eros, too, battled his own nature. The god who once made sport of love now understood its teeth. When they finally reunited, Psyche shaking from the underworld's chill, Eros from self-imposed exile, their embrace wasn't a reunion, but a meeting for the first time. No more shadows, no more secrets. Just 2 beings who had earned each other through brokenness. When Eros revived her, it wasn't a rescue, it was a reckoning. Psyche became immortal not because she proved her love, but because she earned her place. She becomes his equal. Myths frame trust as female labor, but Psyche's story whispers the truth. Love isn't about blind trust. It's about showing up, blistered hands and all, to rebuild what you break together. Profound love begins when the illusions burn away, when the trust that remains isn't blind but chosen, day after day, in full light.